What's up, everybody? Welcome to our channel. I'm Dallas, and as you could tell from the title of the video and hopefully the reason you clicked on it, I am doing a get ready with me. I am going out to dinner tonight with Chris's family. Blanca, Lissandro, and Lexi will also be there. So even though Blanca's not here in this present moment, you will get to say hi to her. So I'll put that in later. For now, I want to go ahead and get started just so I can get some makeup on this bare face here. I am not a professional. I said this in another video when I did Blanca's makeup, so go check that out. But I do my makeup the way I like to do my makeup, so you know, we're just gonna go from there. So the first thing that I am using is a hydrating primer. I don't know if you could see that, but that's what I'm using right now. My face gets really dry, so I have to like moisturize the heck out of it because my skin just peels like a freaking lizard. It's weird, like a snake. So I have to use moisturizer in a lot of things that I do, and I will go ahead and use this here. It's another primer, but this is only for the dewy effect. I'm not a big fan of like matte makeup. I don't like powder. Once again, dry skin and powder just really does it to my skin. So I normally am like very careful about what kind of makeup that I use. So when I find something that I like, I just go with it. Okay, so as I said before, I'm going to dinner. It's Chris's birthday weekend. His birthday's on Sunday, but we are going to dinner tonight. So wish him happy birthday in the comments. I know he'd really like that. I'm gonna do a little primer on my eyelid because I think I'm gonna go dark on my eyes today. So you might see my hair looking a little crazy, so I am gonna have to fix that. My bangs are out of control right now. They need to be cut. So actually Chris cuts my hair, so I might have him do that for me later. We'll see. Happy birthday, you get to cut my hair. Now I'm gonna go ahead, after the primer, I'm going to do my eyes. I like to let the primer sit on my face for a minute. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyes. I'm using black, and it's just, I really don't have that much of it left, but it's literally been my favorite black eyeshadow. There is a lot of fallout. Cheap little makeup brush just to help with control. I don't like the fluffy brushes with this because I need it to be like defined, at least until I can blend it in myself. So, but like I said, there is a lot of fallout to this. It's okay. It's not that big of a deal, but I am doing my signature wing because why not? So I've been doing my makeup since I was 13 years old. I have gone through a lot of phases with makeup, a lot. And I pretty much consistently landed on this style of makeup for myself just because I love it. I usually do like a bright color. Sometimes I do white, sometimes I do silver, sometimes instead of black I do brown. So, you know, we're just gonna figure out what we want to do tonight. I'm thinking we do pink. So far so good. I'm just using my fingers for this because I need the control because I am layering different colors right now, so I just want it to, I feel like the brush makes it like, it doesn't put it on as heavy as I need it to be right now. But that's just me. And I washed my hands too, so it's my own face. So when I was 13, I started doing my own makeup, and my great-grandmother, she noticed that, and she took me to Clinique in the mall, which I think at the time was like a Dillard's or like a JC Penney's. It was, you know, it was a while ago. I actually went there with her, and she took me to get a makeover. And what I mean by that is she just wanted the counter girls, whatever you call them, the people that worked at the makeup counters, she wanted them to show me how, you know, how to wear my makeup, if I wanted to wear it natural, if I wanted to wear it in different ways, like what I should do. So I thought that that was pretty cool, you know, experience, and probably something that I'll never forget and always cherish. My great-grandmother was a cosmetologist. Is that what you call them? She went to beauty school. My great-grandfather that she was married to had to go to war. He had to go to war. He was in the military, and she was at home with her children. She decided to go against his wishes and go to beauty school. So she has taught me a lot about beauty and hair care and just everything. I give her credit for I give her credit for that, because I couldn't even imagine going and getting pedicures and manicures. I mean, I have once, but honestly, I like to do that stuff myself. I pluck my own eyebrows. I take care of, like, all of this is taken care of by me. And I thank her for that, because I feel like women spend a lot of money on stuff like that. So I'm glad that she gave me the confidence enough to feel that I could do it. Now, the story behind her beauty school situation was that my great-grandfather did not want her to go to beauty school at all. So she actually went behind his back while he was away for war. And she did that, you know. I'm sure he was fine with it when she came back. Now this is her telling me when I was a little girl, so I'm sure she left out a lot of the details, but yeah, I will always take that with me. The last time I did pink was when I did the Barbie video, and I loved it. I actually hate the color pink, to be honest with you. And believe it or not, I do not like the color pink at all. I never have. I probably never will. However, I did think it was cute on my eyes. I know that's weird. That's like so weird. Not that I like pink, but just because I don't like pink and I'm using it. I feel like girls always make the weirdest faces while they're doing their makeups. And I don't know how do those girls do it on, like, Get Ready With Me's and stuff, and, like, they do it all the time. Like, this is the first time I've ever done it, and I'm like, oh, what kind of face am I making? Or do they think that too? Like, I don't even know. But I'm at the stage of my life where I really just don't care anymore. I just do what I want and do what makes me happy. That's what everybody should do. Just do what makes you happy. Oh yeah, what am I using here? Oh, Sephora. What's that? I don't know if you can see it. That's what I'm using for my eyes. I'm pretty sure that this is like blush. So, so whatever, you know. It is what it is. We'll work with what you got. Okay, next we're doing eyeliner, which is Tattoo Studio by, I couldn't tell you, one of the brands, Maybelline, L'Oreal, I don't know, one of those. So I'm going to attempt to do this on camera. I hope you can see. How's it look? I am using Lash Paradise. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that? You know, I'm sure there's really, really nice mascara out there, but this so far has been really good for me just because it doesn't burn my eyes and it works and it's really good mascara. I do not like mascara that clumps. I can't stand mascara that clumps. So that's why I like this. It just like feathers out your lashes. And I don't just put one coat of mascara on. I put like 4 coats of mascara on sometimes. Only because I like when you can build your makeup. I don't wear false eyelashes. I mean, I have before, but I don't like them. I cannot put them on. I had to get them professionally done. I can't even put eye drops in my eyes. The closest I get to my eyes is when I'm like doing my makeup. And that's it. And I even have a hard time with that sometimes. Now, I normally would just go ahead and put my bangs back and but I'm not going to do that because I have to go to dinner soon, and every time I put my bangs back like that, it makes them crazy, even more crazy than they are. So I'm going to just go ahead and push them right out of my way. There's that, and I'm going to go ahead and start with my foundation. I don't use concealer. I used to use concealer, but I don't know. I feel like I don't have dark circles under my eyes. I feel like, you know, there's nothing to conceal really, so I don't use it. I do need to do my eyebrows, which I don't do much to my eyebrows. I have this right here. And now the only thing I do to my eyebrows really is I just darken them up a little bit. That's all. I don't have, you know, a lot to my eyebrows. It's just, I don't know. I've always done my eyebrows this way, so. I mean, can you change your eyebrows? Do I want to change my eyebrows? I don't think so. I like my eyebrows. They're very kept. And then this is just a little bit of definition. I don't know if you can see it. Okay, there we go. This helps too if there's like any fallout, because I'm surprised there's not, but usually there's like a lot of fallout. You know, it's actually funny because I used the makeup I used on Chris, or that I did on Chris for the 80s video, the 80s transformation video. Chris had, and maybe because I was in such a hurry, Chris had so much fallout under his eyes. It really looked like I punched him instead of like doing his makeup. And I did not have any makeup remover. I had to just like cake on like foundation to get it off. Like I didn't know what to do. Poor Chris. But it didn't turn out that way with Blanca. So I think it was just that video. We were really like, we had a time limit. So anything I ever do with a time limit, I swear it never, ever, ever like comes out good. Like I'm not terrible at doing my makeup. But when I'm on a time limit, it's like, oh, like what the frick? And I'm not terrible at decorating cakes, but when I'm on a time limit, it looks like I dropped it on the floor, you know? So I don't know. Maybe it's just the pressure of it all. Now, because I don't ever like because I have bangs, and because I don't really like, you know, put them back like this. I still put makeup on my forehead just because I don't want to look like an alien with two shades of, you know, different shades on my face. My skin is naturally a little bit on the pink side. It's not really like perfect complexion, but just for me, this is just like something that I wouldn't be able to leave the house if I didn't have like my whole face done. If I'm wearing makeup, I'm gonna wear makeup. And now, I told you I don't use setting powder, and I don't. However, I do use it on my forehead. I don't use it under my eyes like a lot of people do. I use it on my forehead because I have these, I don't want to call it a wrinkle, like I'm not, like I don't have wrinkles, but I've always had this line. I feel like it runs in my family, I do. It's this crease on my forehead. It's just a line, and then I get right here, I get those two frown lines right there if I'm like concentrating. So the problem with this is that when I wear makeup, it literally, like you can see if I don't put setting powder on it, you can see the creases from the makeup and the lines from the makeup, you know? And so I have to put setting powder on just for that reason, on my, you know, the top, on my forehead and stuff. And I know, like, I realize you can't even probably see my forehead because of my bangs, but I think it's just a me thing. I one day would like to get Botox. I always have wanted that, but it's just not something that I can like justify doing right now. However, I did tell Blanca I do want to get Botox, and I want to take you all with me because I think that would be a really cool experience. I've only gotten comfortable with the idea of doing Botox just from like seeing some of the YouTubers that I watch having it done, and it's made me feel pretty comfortable, like knowing that nothing's gonna happen and it's gonna be okay for the most part, you know, as long as you're careful with where you go. I feel like maybe I could do that for you too. You know, if that's something that you ever wanted to get done, I could show you that it's no big deal. Even though I haven't had it done yet, and I don't know if it's not a big deal, but I'm sure it'll be fine. So yeah. So that's that on that. Cover it back up. All right. So make sure to subscribe, and you can turn on the bell icon, and that way you can see whenever we post. You'll get notified, and that includes our shorts too. So we post a lot of shorts. We post them twice a day, and we post full videos every Wednesday. So now for the blush I'm using, it is called Pacifica. But I like it. It's not bad. That one went really dark. Woo. That's okay. I said this in the video when I did Blanca's makeup. If you make a mistake while you're doing your makeup, if you make a mistake, all you have to do is do the other side of your face exactly how you made the mistake. So I messed up on my blush. I put it on way too heavy. So I'm going to do the same thing to the opposite side of my face because I'm going to tone it all down and blend it all in. But any mistake can be fixed. I think that it's worth noting, though, when you do make a mistake on your face like that, the reason you do both sides is so it looks even. So yeah. We'll fix this, no problem. It is a powdered blush. It's, besides the powder on my forehead, it's probably the only powder that I use on my actual face. I don't really have a problem with my cheeks drying out though. I've never had that issue before. It's mainly just like around here, so. And also, just so everybody knows, it's a little tip. If you ever do apply your blush a little too heavy, like I did, all you have to do is take your beauty blender, which should be damp when you use it, and just blot it out with your beauty blender. That's all you have to do. Just like that. And it should be lightening it up. I can't tell. You tell me, is it lightening it up? Thing like that. Okay. I think that it's safe to say that I'm pretty much done. I'm pretty happy with the way it came out. And I'm happy that I did this, and I'm happy that you're along for the ride. Okay. Last finishing touch. Setting spray. I love setting spray. Whew. All right. So I am going to go ahead and clean up my mess, and I will be back. I'll be back. I'll be back. Okay, we're ready to go. Those are outfits.
They're all in my house. They ended up in my pocket, and now they're in my house.
You know what he did? He took all that food that the girls had.
Hi.
Hi. Why Dallas chooses to do it at the moment everybody's stuff in their face? I don't know.
Stuff in their face, baby.
Was it open?
How old are you? 18? 20.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Chris. 18. 21 today.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Chris. Happy birthday to you. Woo! Thank you.
I was getting ready for the Spanish version.
I am going to go ahead and end the video here, but we just wanted to say bye.
Yes, and thank you so much for watching.
We hope you have the best rest of your week.
And as always,
See you next Wednesday.
See you next Wednesday.
Woo! I don't know if I got her. She went to beauty school, but like she went when my great-grandfather, it was my great-grandmother, and she went, okay, hold on. She lost my train of thought. And my little eyebrow pencil somewhere. Sorry, technical difficulty. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing in this video, so if it's awkward, I'm sorry.